Actually, a couple of smokes, likely to be throwing one in over towards the coffins and then the other just to try and block off Fallen completely. He's going to be throwing out the pot flash, but actually he gets blocked a little bit by the smoke. Luckily, Stewie is in the back lines to already kick things off with the opening frag. Takes some damage, but he's just going ham at the moment. Third kill already. There's only 2 remaining as the full rotation is coming. Okay, he's run out of bullets, but somehow he will survive. And a 4th for Stewie as well. Not a bad start for the new boy on the block. Oh, it's going to be the SMG up close. We know how deadly these pistols can be, but not on the first. Spray down does lots of damage, but it's actually Jane with the Glock to be able to trade one back. Spur goes for further aggression and is met with a deagle shot as well. So this round definitely isn't over just yet. And Bolts is already tagged from the initial engagement, so he's got to be pretty careful here. Utility being expended, but he sat in that smoke surviving.
He most certainly is. Surviving, though, is certainly not thriving. Fallen going to arrive in the bomb site, actually falls at the hands of Buster, who, if you recall, yesterday was a key component for AVANGAR's victory. And in the blink of an eye, it's all onto Stewie. He was the star in the pistol round. Now he's going to do it once again. But the bomb is all the way over at B. This is all an elaborate ruse. Now, this could be good, but it could be bad. Buster rotates round. Stewie's going to be right behind him. Buster, well, he's going to fall. That leaves it onto Jame with the CZ. So they go off now. Anticipates that the last man's coming in from Banana. He's on the bomb. Jame peeking out. There's no kit on Stewie. There's no time left. James played this perfectly. And he might even find the frag at the very end. He's not going to. Stewie does survive. But AVANGAR, they're able to secure themselves that second round.
You don't want them getting a huge bank over on that side. Fallen looking for a little bit of a peek. Now Stewie's still going to be up above. They've got to be wary of this. And pre-fired straight out of there. That rifle is going to have no impact in the round. Quick, easy execution for AVANGAR. Left praying in the church, but he is not spotted. Cold still has the CZ, and well, will manage to get one. Actually, Fur catches another, so they're at least making things a little bit more costly. However, him getting out of here. How is this happening? Like, how are they killing off all of these players? They've actually got a smoke. Yeah, Fur's going to try and get on the bomb. This is starting to get a little bit ridiculous. If they actually manage to win this round, this will be one of the craziest things I think I've ever seen. And I don't know if he's got that. I think that maybe the only thing that could get him is the time. And oh, it is close. But SK, how? And fight against harder opponents. So what they've done is they've made things even more difficult for themselves. Fur just doing Fur things, going very aggressively all the way down Banana, and he finds that opener onto Buster.
It's incredibly strong. It's freed up the rotation from Stewie. You can see he's going to start to come back round. Fallen, there's the one shot. Lies in wait in the cubby. They are wary that this position might house a potential counter-terrorist. Indeed, it does. Stewie, though, he's dropped the bomb out in the open. There's only 30 seconds left, and he's going to decimate both Jame and Quicker. Bolts emerges from the pit. Quicker and Buster over here towards B, looking like they want to try their luck inside of this bomb site. That's where Stewie and coldzera reside. Fallen, he was a bit bored of not finding any kills inside of B. He's dropped Sick over at the A bomb site. coldzera shuts down one, and now they try to aggress forward. They do have a smoke for CT, but it's going to plume late, meaning that Stewie and coldzera. Here's this partial buy for AVANGAR. Netted in the early man advantage. They're going to go walk in the way of Bolts. How did he even manage that frag? And now he's got support from coldzera. coldzera's going to get hacked down. AVANGAR switching up the pace. Fur's here to help out. And whoop! Prison, naughty knife down in the pit. How on earth did he manage that? That little samurai down there just chopping people up. And James going to manage a quick double. This is much better. AVANGAR with a shot of closing around back versus SK. Has retrieved the bomb, goes for the bomb plant. Now Fallen pushing round, wants to try and take the fight in a second. He gets off the bomb, but Jame, Fallen has to know he's here. He can see where the bomb is. He hasn't seen him cross anywhere else. Fallen has all the information in the world. And Jame, he's only got 4 bullets left in the M4. Time working against Fallen, but he's going to find the frag. The defuse will come in.
Doing a lot of damage.
It's
Fallen as well. And, well, actually, Crizzen is going to find himself an open in towards the site. Bolts ready and waiting, but he can't do anything more either. It's quite a few kills coming in, a flurry of frags as it leaves onto Fur to try and defend this site. Does manage to first, but he's got to be very careful. There's a man wrapping around. In fact, heading further in towards that CT spot where Stewie currently waits. He's dead for sure. And that will be around on the board for AVANGAR towards B. He's got Fallen to support him as well on that AWP, playing a fairly aggressive angle, and he will take that opening pick. Now look to expend some utility to try and just slow down any sort of push, and the T's have been stuck in their tracks. And this is where doubt starts to spring into the minds of this T side, but they are just going to look to try and continue the push. Fallen already nets a second and third as well for Fallen. Fourth not quite going to be there, but to be honest, at this point, it may not matter. The rotation has already come in from the CT side. Stewie actually falls as well to Demasik, who's given this a damn good try. The problem is getting this bomb down is not going to be an easy task. Fur waiting in the back lines, low on HP. We'll know that the bomb's going down. Tries to line up the shot, can't quite connect, but eventually gets it done. And while coldzera is there as well to close out this round, it's going to be their raw individual skill that gets them through these matches, and not necessarily the tactics. The problem is, as said, when it comes down to not having the overwhelming confidence, they do seem to fall, though Demasik definitely still there on the board. Has managed to get himself a few kills in the last couple of rounds. The problem is, there's already a rotation in from the CT side, another smoke, and they've still got a clear cold, which they failed to do. He'll double down and leave it all onto James. Well, he needs to double his kills here in one round. And the bomb being over towards Pit, I think this may just have to be a save now.
In this round, AVANGAR, they're going to lose quicker very, very early on to Stewie over here at top banana. He's not done yet. He's going to keep staying aggressive. He's tagged up. Whoop. Fallen. Oh,
Ooh.
Goodness. Buster's got a double. And now suddenly things get a little bit dangerous. There's guns to be retrieved over here at the top of banana. Pressure's on, but there's Fur once again alleviating the pressure. Demasik going to try and get the trade. Does manage to find him. Bolts not going to get there in time, and Krizen has snuck out on the balcony. coldzera has picked up Buster inside of the B-bomb site, so the bomb is going to head in towards apartments. Bolts has dropped it, and now it falls to Krizen in a 1v2. He knows where Bolts is. He tags him up. Bolts is just going to hide, wait for this rotation in from coldzera. Krizen makes it the 1v1. And now has to try and topple the in-game leader, one of the best players in the world. coldzera has that AWP in hand. Krizen's repositioned up into apartments. The bomb is planted for him. coldzera is sticking it. Krizen going to take the peek and finishes him off. So AVANGAR
in the driver's seat, 11-4 up. They go into the T-side pistol. They win this, and again, pretty much put to bed. But here is something for confidence. The CT side have gone pushing all the way down the bottom of middle, not the bottom of middle. And it will be Demasik to already kick things off. He's going to meet his demise. Another one for Krizen as well. They're at least making things work in the CT pistol. And after taking the early frags, has had his moments, is going to be sat in the backlines. And they're really relying on Stewie here to try and find some sort of kill. But it isn't looking too good at the moment. Buster with a great shot. Can't quite get himself the second. The bomb needing to be planted just to try and give them something to go into the next round with. And at least put the clock up against AVANGAR. But already coldzera is going to meet his doom as well. Stewie left into a 1 versus 4. It's not going to happen. A decent pistol round coming in from AVANGAR. James go for the aggressive peek, and actually he really has to find a few frags here. Anything can be done, and it's not going to happen. Remaining players probably just going to hold on to what they've got. And T-side will have the A site.
Important thing to know is Demasik started to rotate away. This only leaves 2 players here. And this was just a gut instinct rotation, but Krizen, my goodness, he doesn't have guts. He's got heads as he takes 2 off. He might even go back for a little bit more. coldzera is there, and a triple kill from Krizen. Fantastic stuff.
Looking for some sort of opener. Already the arch side control has been taken, and James has to be pretty careful here. In fact, it's Krizen to actually fall. And James is going to be the only defender of this site. He manages 1, but Bolts is very quick to make sure that trade comes in. And coldzera executes the first as they try for a rotation. The remaining 2 CT players may actually just want to hold on to their guns.
Counted this strategy from SK perfectly as now they set up for the B-bomb site play. They're taking a gamble. Just as they think they've got this one sussed out. Quickut takes the aggressive peek into mid. Now Buster's going to emerge from the coffins. And he is a dead man walking. coldzera's going to find him. Now smoke starts to dissipate in CT. Demasik gets tagged on the cross back. coldzera's been spotted. He's doing so much damage. He's fully flashed. He's still finding kills. Bolt's going to help him out now by finally converting onto Dima. And now it is just James. 1v3. Dima6, so much on his plate. Holding the angle, going to get spotted out by Stewie, but are they ready for Crizzen? He's the man that could make all the difference here, flanking in late from behind. Stewie's keeping an eye on it, but just as he turns away, Crizzen now emerges. There's one kill, Fallen going to trade it back straight away. And it's a 3-on-3 for AVANGAR. Time's already ticked down quite low. Fallen's flashed off the angle. Fur now emerges from the pit to try and help them out. And this crossfire is incredibly strong, but there's Jay with the big shot. It's Cold, Zera, and Fallen, and they line up for Cold.
But as of yet, all they've really done is burn the clock. Here comes Dima6, though. Bolt's waiting on the angle. He's not going to move, but actually Dima6 will find the opener. That's an AK-47 into his hands. In the meantime, the push attempts to come in, and nothing could be done by Fur. Maybe this is not done quite yet.
Buster and Quicker here looking to try and spice things up. Doesn't force Quicker out, but the bullets from Cold Zera certainly do. He's going to find himself another double at the very end. So once again, Tom, for AVANGAR to stay in this, it comes down to a 3 versus 3 in the retake. A mag 7, 2 AKs, this time only 1 nade and that 1 flash that was just expended. Down on Banana to try and make it happen. The bomb is down. Cold Zera, 3rd kill of the round, going to get dealt with by Crizzen. They didn't spot out Stewie, and Fallen, players coming his way. He's going to delete 1 man, leaving it now on a Dima in a 1v2. The bomb ticking down. He's going to tap it out. Fallen takes the peak, and Fallen shuts him down. 16-8, the game is going to go the way of SK here in map number 1.